Yes, it's either you with us or against us. By the way, I know good you are with us. Yeah, of course, stay tuned into the most freshest youth show in the land. It's Ekse coming to you live from the mother city. And right about now, we're in my favorite part of the show, which is called In My Hood.
In your hood, we're in my hood, we're in your hood. This part of the show, we basically speak to individuals or basically highlight organizations or people that basically helps with change in the communities in a positive way. So this is a very, very important one for you guys to check out. So right about now, we're going to go into some news for you guys. And Sinara, you up first for that?
Yes, and first up, we have teaching kids how to read. Learners who do not know how to read or who have poor reading ability and who struggle with identified behavioral problems during childhood are considerably more likely to drop out of school and have low job skills.
Heavy days, eh? That's so cool. Then on my side, I've got National Lotteries Commission launches ECD project at Letabong. The Commission, in partnership with the Department of Social Development in the Northwest, donated a total of 400 million to 22 early childhood facilities across the province. Wow.
And they always say, keep the best for last. Ekse, social development to help disadvantaged matriculants. The Department of Social Development has awarded learners who from child-headed households in South Africa an opportunity to further their studies.
Awesome stuff, man. That's positivity. This is actually a positive segment. I love it. And right about now, we've got a very cool lady in studio. Welcome to Ekse. Can you please just introduce yourself?
Hi guys, my name's Nina.
Nina, welcome to the show. Before we're going to chat to you, we first going to check out a cool insert of the ICANN Center. Don't go anywhere. We're going to jump into an interview just after this insert.
And welcome to the ICANN Center.
The purpose of the ICANN Center programming projects are to upskill and develop citizens in the communities through ICT and industry-required skill, as well as grow the economic development of the Western Cape through the improved Western Cape broadband infrastructure initiatives. The boost in entrepreneurship and support the SMMEs will occur through access to information and empower business owners through entrepreneurship programs at the ICANN Center. All programming will improve skills, employment development, grow innovation, stimulate creativity, supplement motivation for young people in school, support tertiary students to complete studies and alleviate poverty issues in the community. The ICANN Center as the digital heart for communities has a strategic adoption framework that outlines how citizens can be upskilled through specialized service providers and how companies can invest in the ICANN Center going forward. This initiative is a game changer in community development, and transformation will be inevitable in our local communities.
Okay, to me it's kind of like a life changer, because last year when I end of my matric, I really didn't know what I want to become. My father pushed me into law, but I just couldn't, so that's why I took his gap year. And through ICANN Center, it basically just changed my life. ICANN Center is basically, for me it's like a miracle in ELCs, because it takes anybody and basically teaches them, gives them an opportunity to learn skills, to learn who they are, what they truly want to become. And
that benefited me a lot, because I always wanted to study further when I was finished with school. But now that when I came to the ICANN Center, it was a good opportunity for me.
Yeah, because like there are universities that are expensive, but they're kind of like the money wise or loans, but kind of takes you away. But now through ICANN Center, it basically gives you like confidence what you want to become. And now I'm eager to study next year. I'm already planning on studying next year, thanks to Icon Center. Okay, well, I think the community of Ekse River needs I don't know if it's an organization or a center like Icon Center, because it's life changing, man. It's really something that you won't get every day, and the fact that it's a place for everybody, and it teaches you skills and basically guides you on what you want to become one day. It's something great. Ekse River needs something that needs a place like Icon Center, and I'm glad that you're here home right now, because there are lots of people in Ekse that tell themselves they can't go study, or they just don't want to. But now Icon Center comes along and like basically says, yeah, I'll help you.
There's kids that don't get this opportunity as well.
Yeah, same as parents that parents that
didn't get the opportunity.
They don't get the opportunity. But that's what Icon Center has done here. It's brilliant, man. Yeah, Icon Center really, it's compared to university, it's way better. It's way better. Compared to university, universities it is studying, it is getting your degrees, but by the Icon Center, what you're doing is you're not only making new friends, they're bettering the community, you're learning skills and improving your self-worth and improving your self-esteem and what you want to become one day. Because compared to last year to this year, then now when I joined Icon Center, it really boosted my self-esteem.
I agree with you, Mama.
Okay. Everyone, I'm Morgan. And okay. I'm doing a plan. Okay, now we know the concept. Basically, we have the idea, the main idea of the app that we're trying to build. And that's where planning comes in. Planning, basically, where we put our concept down and basically build on how we're going to build the app, what the app needs. And then the planning is where we're going to take down, let's say our concept is going to be for Icon Center. What the planning will be, what we're trying to do in Icon Center. That's one plan. Another plan will be how we're basically going to tie the app. That's maybe another plan. Basically, the plan is basically, if you can look at the plan is basically just a mind map of you doing a mind map of the concept. And that's plan.
It's very inspiring, the Icon Center.
Yeah, like your big brother.
Yeah. It's like you got a place to come to, you want to study,
yeah,
stuff like that.
A place to study with guidance, counseling, caring, everything. Everything you need now.
Yeah.
A parent or big brother, you'd say.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Ekse Channel 263. You're still chilling with Mario Pial and my bra Sinalo here on the left. Yeah, for sure. So this part of the show we call In My Hood. We basically highlight individuals and organizations that basically makes a difference in a positive way in our communities. And I mean, we checked out a very cool clip of the Icon Center. And I mean, well done to them. They're doing an amazing job in Ekse River with our youth.
And I must say, we need more icon centers
For sure.
in our communities right here in Cape Town.
And like we said, we've got Nina in the hood. So welcome in the hood. Everything is in the hood right now. Welcome to Ekse. Like, we're going to jump right into the interview. So please tell us more about the Salesian Institute. Did I say it right?
Yeah, you
Okay,
said
cool.
it right. So a lot of people, I mean, I've heard people call it the Salesian.
The Salesian.
So it's the Salesian Youth Institute. And yeah, we're based in Greenpoint in Cape Town. I just want to say I was blown away by that ICANN
Center, yeah.
We need more stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's great in Cape Town. There's so many people doing things like that.
Awesome, yeah.
The Salesian Youth Institute focuses on education and skills development. And we've been around for a very long time. The Salesians there in Greenpoint, we've been there for over 100 years.
Wow.
What?
So we're
Sorry?
probably
You're welcome.
Yeah, we're probably one of the oldest NGOs, which is why we've got a very good track record. We have very high success rates with our youth.
Sure.
And yeah, we offer a lot of different kinds of programs. We do stuff with young kids, so ages 13 to 19. We have a fully functioning school on the premises with 200 students. And these kids have fallen out of mainstream schooling for whatever reason. There's a lot of issues facing young people, drugs,
Sure.
just problems at home. It's not as easy as just going to school.
Wow.
So we have a lot of students that are of high school age, but they can't read and write.
Wow.
So we're a school of skills. We teach them to read and write. We teach them heavy focus on life skills, safe haven. But we also teach you skills like sewing, welding,
Wow.
camel
Wow,
beating.
that's
So
a
you're
lot.
prepping them for
the future.
For the future, yeah.
Yeah, that's so nice.
So when you leave, you've got a skill that you can
Sure.
start uplifting yourself. So if you did want to study further, at least you can, earn an income.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
I know you are not 100 years older, but I would like you to tell us what motivated the establishment of this organization.
Yeah, so the reason I laughed is some of the people who work there are almost 100 years old.
What?
So that's not how
Yeah, are you serious?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, no.
It's pretty close.
Very gullible out
I mean, yeah, I think my boss is pushing 80.
What?
So yeah,
That's
they-
dedication, Opel.
Yeah, I mean,
Lovely.
the people that work at the Salesian Institute have literally dedicated their whole lives to the youth, and it's like a family as well, more than just an organization. So, the Salesian Institute is actually was founded by the Catholic Church. There was a Catholic priest called Don Bosco, and he's the founder of the Salesian order. And they work in 180 countries across the world,
Sure.
uplifting youth through education.
Wow.
But at the Salesian Institute today, we have a model that's adapted to the 21st century. So although it's founded on those original Catholic values and education practices, it's adapted to today's needs and what South African youth need today. And it's not exclusive to Christians or
To all.
Catholics.
Yeah, of
or
course,
to,
yeah.
it's open to everybody, and there's no pressure to convert your religion.
Yeah, of course,
or,
yeah.
it's just
It's about the
that is
learning.
the heritage. It's about the learning. It's about uplifting youth.
Yeah.
It's about second chances.
Yeah, so tell me what is some of the challenges that you guys have faced maybe working with young people?
Well, some of the programs that we run are for the older students.
Yeah.
So we deal with quite a broad range, but they are between 13 and 26. And
Okay.
some of the biggest problems we deal with in that age group is, there's a lot of the areas that people are coming from that come to
Yeah.
us. There's a lot of gang-related problems. There's a lot of drugs. There's also a lot of issues around unstable home environments. But I don't know, I've felt that what I've noticed, the biggest thing is that people are lacking hope. People don't feel like they have something to hang on to or something to believe in. Young people feel disillusioned. They don't feel like there's a future
Sure.
for them.
Yeah.
And, that's why they're doing all these other things,
Of
because
course,
they
yeah.
don't feel
They
like...
gave up already.
Yeah.
they've already, sort of...
And that's where you guys fit in to give
and that's
hope.
where we fit in.
Yeah.
And we've just working there. I see on a daily basis. I see so many young people turning their lives around.
Sure, that's so beautiful.
And I mean, there's one example is a guy. His name is Malcolm, and he came to Salesians a few years ago, actually, and he's now a teacher at our school.
Wow. That's
Hey,
that's
sorry?
wonderful.
Oh
Yeah.
my word, that's like
And he's part of a human rights activation group, and he does all sorts of amazing things, and he's
Sure.
dedicated his life to helping other people do the same.
That's very
Yeah,
nice.
because it inspires
Yeah,
others.
it's
Like your
very-
story
yeah.
can
very
inspire.
inspiring.
Because it's a choice. Yeah.
And I must say, looking at you, you are so into helping other people. So how do you identify the children that you take under your wing as an organization?
Yeah, well, you would think that organization like this would sort of have people bashing the door down trying to get in, and we'd be turning people away. But sometimes we do struggle to fill all the spaces.
Of course.
You know, so if there are people watching, I mean, if you are between the ages, especially for our older projects,
Yeah.
we run those, they're 8-week programs, they're free of charge, and you can become, there's a couple of different programs, but you can do your computer and office management courses, computer repairs, tiling, bricklaying, sewing. We train people for the fisheries. We get all your paperworks and your
Sure.
pre-sea stuff. So by the end of that, you qualify to go and work your way up to being a captain of a shipping vessel.
What? That's so cool.
We also have a hostel because we know some people, you know, your home environment is not conducive to study. So while you're studying, you can come and stay with us. It's also free of charge. All your meals are
That's very
provided.
beautiful.
Emotional support for our school kids at our school. All their transport fees are covered. Their uniforms, they get fed 3 times a day.
Yeah, it's heavy. Like everything is free of charge.
Yeah, everything's
But now,
free
like,
of
how do you
charge.
guys raise funds to actually make this work? Because I mean, you give
Yeah.
everything for free, you know.
Yeah, well, we make it so that everything is free for our beneficiaries, for the people we're trying to help, because you know, it's the idea is to not put that extra pressure on them. So yeah, I think, like I said in the beginning, we are such an old organization. We've been around for so long that we have a lot of credibility. Like we've been, you know, we always get a clean audit. We're very well managed. We're very well run. We've got a team of people that are so dedicated. As I said, some of them have been there for 100 years. So
Technically, yeah.
literally 100 years. So, you know, we're attractive for funders. So
I see.
we have a fundraising team,
Uh-huh.
and they go out and they write proposals to companies. We're very
That focuses on that,
Yeah.
yeah.
we're funded by the Western Cape government.
Sure.
They give us a lot of funding. The education department, you know, because we fill in a lot of gaps as
Yes,
well
you do.
that
Yeah.
they are not able to, you know,
Yeah.
deal with the load
Yeah.
and with the challenges. So.
Must say you're doing a very good job. So, do you only work with children inside the Western Cape, or do you even reach to those who are outside the region?
So our particular organization, we focus on the Western Cape, but there's another Salesians in Johannesburg, there's another Salesians in Lesotho and in Swaziland,
Sure.
and then, as I said, I think there's Salesians in 180 countries around the world.
Wow.
So you can literally,
Wow.
you can have your pick.
That's how old you are.
Also, I mean, if there's individuals watching, like, how can they get
Yeah.
into contact with your organization?
Yeah, so I mean, the best way is to come and see us, so we can show you.
Yeah.
It's our address is number 2 Somerset Road, Greenpoint, in the Cape Town CBD. If you come down, you can literally just walk in. You can ask for me. My name's Nina, or you just walk in. Someone will show you to one of our trainers. We have often programs running. You can find out what the dates are. Bring your ID book and apply. And yeah, that's the best way to come and get information. Otherwise, you can visit our website. It's www.salesianyouth.org.za.
Awesome.
That's so nice.
And yeah, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have Instagram.
You have
Okay, cool.
everything.
Yeah.
We've
Sure.
got yeah.
Must say, 100 years, it's just no kids play. In these 100
Yeah.
years, I'm sure you have so many successful stories that you'd like to share with us. Can you just mention a few?
Yeah, so like I said, Malcolm is one of my favorite ones because Malcolm's become a really good friend of mine, and I actually didn't know he was one of our old students.
Wow.
I just thought he was somebody coming to you know, help out. And,
Yeah.
you know, he wants to, and I was so like amazed that he was a past
Wow.
student. And then, yeah, I mean, there's one at the moment who's a student I've been working quite closely with myself. He comes from a very, very difficult background, and when he came to us, he was actually living on the streets, and he was involved with a lot of gangsterism, and he was doing a lot of things that were getting him into a lot of trouble. And that's the thing with Salesians as well. There's no sort of judgment, and he's picked himself up.
Sure.
He completed a course with us. He's living at a shelter. He's furthering his studies. He
That's
visits me once a
amazing.
week.
Oh, man, thank you
Yeah.
so much. That's so awesome.
That's very awesome.
So
Yeah.
inspired. In my hood. Thank you so much for joining
Cool.
us and sharing your story.
Thank
And I
you.
mean, all of the best for the next 100 years for
Thank
you guys.
you. That's our
Yeah,
plan.
man, all of the best from the Ekse team. What's happening now, mister?
Right now, it's time to just take a quick breath, just selamanzi sikhe siphumule. When I take a quick break, class we are there's more right on Ekse ungayindawo.